What's up, guys? Tyler with Basic here. Welcome to Season 2 of the Couch Convos, Episode 1. We're kicking this motherfucker off right with some crazy content. We got Basic Justin, Basic Colter. We have Basic Kevin and Basic John with us in spirit because outside we'll include some B-roll footage. It's the fucking blizzard. So we're looking at like 3 feet of snow right now, and it's not stopping.
Gonna get worse.
Yeah, it's not stopping anytime soon. So we're crunching out a video today to keep our subscribers happy. Make sure you follow, like, subscribe, whatever you're seeing this on.
Snow ain't gonna stop us.
Exactly. So first on the agenda,
We thought about the worst chip flavors, and I believe salt and vinegar is nasty.
Philly cheesesteak chips.
I ain't never had that.
the Philly cheesesteak Pringles were ass.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
Oh,
about.
the Pringles?
Ass.
Yeah. Honestly, Pringles hasn't been good for a while. Their original stuff still hits, but their new stuff they kick out just doesn't hit.
The cheesy ones are not as cheesy as they used to be, and the new ranch ones, fire. Fire chips.
Dude, my worst chip, the Flamin' Hot Doritos Nacho Cheese flavored.
I can't. Nah, you're right. You're right. I can't.
Dude, what do they taste like? Nothing.
Just
They taste like
air.
dust, bro. And it's like, I don't...
I think
The
Doritos
Cool
has
Ranch,
been...
the Cool Ranch Flamin' Hot ones suck too.
Doritos has been slacking, in my opinion. Doritos has kind of been slacking with their formula. There's less, like it's not
There's
as
not as
potent.
much seasoning.
It's not as potent as it used to be. You get yourself some nacho cheese Doritos, just the straight red bag. It ain't as good as it used to be a couple years ago.
Nothing hits.
No, and the only time they do hit is when you get them at like a little Coney spot or a Mexican restaurant as a walking taco. That's the only time that they slap.
Yeah, when you put them on some taco meat, have yourself some Doritos and meat, cheese.
My worst chip, Andy's hot fries. The cheddar
I've
fries.
never liked fry chips. Like anything that isn't.
I don't
shaped
like the
of
Chester
fry.
ones either. I'll eat them, the Flamin' Hot Chester's fries.
That's
but
why I don't like. You'll hate me for this, but that's why I don't fuck with Takis, because it's like I never liked the.
Takis are a kid chip.
They are.
I like.
You have to be born in the year 2000 to really enjoy Takis.
For sure, Takis.
I mean, they're all right. They're not my favorite chip.
They're like it's like they took the dough. They were gonna make Doritos and they said, well, we fucked it up, so they just rolled it up and then hit it with fucking powder. It just ain't. They need to come back with something. Like these companies need to come back with something. But as far as decent chips go, I learned these from you, but that what were they? It was a type of mustard.
The Dijon mustard,
The
High V
Dijon
brand
mustard,
kettle
High
cook
V.
chips. Yeah, the High V brand kettle cook slaps something fierce.
Yep.
The Dijon mustard.
Yep.
Best chip I've ever had, hands down. I could only get them at school, but they were the baked Lay's chips, you know? The baked, so it's like less fat or
We
whatever.
had those.
But sour cream and onion.
What do you mean they got them everywhere?
I can't find them.
But we had those in St. Edmunds.
Yeah.
That was a big one.
Bro, I can't find
Because
them.
we had normal chips for like the
We
beginning of our.
had baked chips and then we had Gardettos.
I would buy 4 of those baked sour cream and onions for lunch every
People
day
got
in high
into
school.
fights over Gardettos at
Yeah,
our
dude,
school.
we got into real fist fights over Gardettos. If you bought the last bag of Gardettos, you were sharing.
Well, that's because school food is ass.
Actually, St. Ed's food was kind of busting with all
St.
that.
Ed's was pretty good.
I wasn't good enough to go to St. Ed's.
Neither was I.
I got the
Like-
public school.
I wasn't allowed in the public school. Being serious.
Damn.
Yeah, so I had to go to St. Ed's.
But it's, what was I going to say? Their food was pretty good. You know, this isn't even, we're kind of going off script here, but some of the best foods from high school that you remember.
Oh, dude, mashed potatoes with the chicken, with the diced chicken and the gravy.
Mm-hmm.
Or, dude, pizza boats?
I was about to
Pizza
say
boats,
that. You can't go
dude,
wrong with
pizza boats. Listen, and what's crazy is they had a salad mix that was mixed with the ranch already.
Uh-huh.
Dude, and that was such a fire-ass salad, so you would get that salad on there and the pizza boat, and I would take the salad and I would put it on the pizza boat, and if someone else was getting rid of their pizza boat, I would take their pizza boat and make the pizza boat salad sandwich.
Yep.
It don't sound like it might hit, but it's gonna hit.
People got trampled over pizza boats. There's always that one kid in your school that fucking dead sprints after
Second.
Oh, yeah.
after second.
Remember when the
period or whatever?
Domino's day would be there and motherfuckers would have like their whole piece of pizza down after they type their number in? They'd be like,
Yep.
and
Nah,
fucking
dude.
swallow it all.
Yeah. Food is not the same as it used to be.
The chicken bacon ranch wraps at the high school.
We didn't have nothing like
No,
that.
St. Ed's was like,
She was good.
there's another one. We had one year, and it was called Cincinnati Chili.
I
And
never.
it was chili
I don't
over
think
fucking the spiral noodles. And
I
it was fire. It was so
Never
fire.
had that.
I always had.
They
doctor's
served it
appointments.
one time, and that was it.
Damn.
That was it. And I think it's because everyone else didn't like it. My ass was up there busting down to thirds.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
I was like, yo, dude, fucking bust me down another plate, Miss Janet.
Yeah. You had.
fire.
There,
So muy fuego.
yeah. There was some good food back in high school. We want to try a new segment called Fort Dodge Freaks, which we may change the name later, but honestly, I want to hear some outlandish things you've seen here in the town of Fort Dodge. Mine is a pretty mild one, but I work here at the shop, and while I was working here, I saw a patrol car pull over this guy that had busted windows. The whole back end of his vehicle was out like an accordion. There was no trunk, only back end, and pretty much all the plastic and all the pretty part of the car was gone on the back half. And this dude's he got pulled over, and the conversations that I could hear through the glass was some of the funniest things I've ever heard. You realize everything is out? the police, it was a policewoman too, and I just felt bad for her.
I bet he was like, no shit, dude, the whole fucking back end's gone. She said, sir, do you realize you don't have no tail lights? But like, oh, you're fucking telling me. As he's like driving, like, no, I lost him a couple miles back.
Dude, that's the type of stuff. And apparently, my mother's only after telling me this now, but there's like a whole Facebook that's dedicated to people posting about this type of stuff. I wouldn't know what it's called.
Oh, it's People of Walmart.
Probably.
People of Walmart.
That's one of them too, but there's like one that all the old codgers, like they post.
If you get on Facebook, you can look at Fort Dodge mugshots.
That's messed up.
And some of them are hilarious. Oh my lord.
Most of them went to school with me.
Oh, the fucking Fort Dodge mugshots are
Bro.
hilarious, y'all.
So I was going home one time from high school, right? I was taking my girlfriend at the time home, and we come to that intersection over by Kemna, and we're sitting there, and this crackhead, he just rolls up. He's in the middle of the intersection dancing, like he's just getting down, and then a cop, he does a little whoop with a siren. This man takes off running, and his pants fall to his ankles, and he trips and hits his head on the concrete. And then he gets up, he's pulling his pants back up, and the cop walks over to him, and he's like, "I need you to sit on the curb."
Yo.
All right, a new segment on the show since we got Justin and Kevin here, and we have all previously worked together. Tales from OGP. This is the Walmart stories. These are from the vault. I feel like these are stories that are near and dear to our hearts, and they're hilarious. So, yeah, if you got something funny that you want to tell us first, go ahead.
So, I think a month before I quit, right? Were you there when that pipe in the wall exploded and it was just shooting?
No, that was like...
Bro, I walked into that shift. I walked in, I seen it, giggled, turned around, and walked back to the break room. I didn't want any part of that.
How does something like that happen in a Walmart?
Well, they were like, oh, this must have been where the lobster tank used to be back when Walmarts were fire and had a whole section.
Yeah,
And
over by the
I guess
meats.
Yeah, I guess the water was still in there somehow, just sitting for years, and somebody bumped it with a cart, and it just exploded. But I was having nothing to do with it. I was like, that's
I would have walked
hilarious.
away too.
Because I was like at my end point with my Walmart career. I had had enough.
I remember going in there and switching tags around on orders.
Oh my god.
I would like walk up to a cart and be like, let's really mess them up.
Dude.
And then one time,
Fuck you for that. I had to handle those phone calls, bitch. You were the bitch motherfucker that was making me handle them phone calls.
Then I was giving him the Russell for him to take out, and Russell's like, I didn't know they were all mixed up.
Then I'd have to watch Michaela yell at Russell because I refused to do it.
I said you have the stage correctly. What?
Oh my god. The screaming and the yelling from people who weren't even in management back there was crazy.
Yeah, that's why I quit.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, I wish Kevin was here. Kevin's got some funny stories. Shout out to 515 Kevlar. Make sure you go follow his SoundCloud and listen to his new single out now.
Hit him on the socials.
Bro.
All right. So before we started this podcast today, we were scrolling through TikTok and we seen an interesting one with the Jacob & Co., the jeweler watch. Like, it was one of the coolest watches I had ever seen. And it just dawned upon me, like, what is your guys' favorite watch? What is your favorite watch manufacturer? Do you have a model in mind? Do you have any of that idea? Or are you just kind of like a $10 watch for the occasion will do, throw it out when it's done?
Well, for me, I said this before when we were talking about it off cam, but if I had to purchase a Jacob & Co. watch and I was going to spend a asinine amount of money on it, I would want that Godfather one made, the one that plays the jingle of the Godfather. It has the piano and everything like right into it. It would be a great conversation piece for like any get together or weddings or anything like that. I don't know if I'd wear it outside. It'd probably be a select times that I'd wear it, but that's just a gorgeous piece.
Yeah, they're pretty nice. I just can't see myself spending an absurd amount of money on a watch. Like, you'll never catch me spend more than $1,000 on a watch.
Fair.
Like, I'm fine with a Casio, $60 Casio, or a fucking
I'm finna bust
$500 Fossil or some shit.
I'm finna bust down probably a $5,000 or $6,000 Rolex.
That'd be interesting.
That'd be cool. I'm not into spending money like
It just doesn't lose
on that
value.
shit.
Like
Yeah.
Rolex doesn't lose.
It don't
value.
lose value.
The
but
older
at
it
the same time,
becomes,
it's
the
like-
more expensive it becomes.
Exactly. Like Rolexes don't lose value at all. And I'm not the type that's gonna go put a whole bunch of fucking diamonds in it, because that's just goofier than all hell.
Honestly, I would want a classic Rolex, just something gold.
Something chill.
Something gold, because I'm not too big on, like, most people are into silver and platinum and diamonds and stuff. Honestly, just a gold Rolex for me would be enough. Like, that would be a shining piece in the things that I own. Very something simple.
As long as it goes with the fit.
Yeah. The thing I'd probably be buying is bands for it all the time. Like, I'd have the matching metal band that comes with it, and I'd probably get a leather one if I want to wear it every day.
Like Apple Watches.
Kinda. Yeah.
Y'all see the new Apple Vision coming out? Apple sunglasses.
Yeah, I've seen that.
That's crazy.
That looks stupid.
Bro, you know what that means? It's gonna sync up to your fucking phone and you'll be able to see your screen in your
Yeah,
glasses.
it's on some Kingsman shit.
People are gonna get hit by cars with that.
People are going to be driving cars with them on, and then they'll be hitting other people driving cars with
You
them
can
on.
no longer wear
They'll be
glasses
crashing
while
their
driving.
self-driving Tesla while wearing their iVision while holding their iPhone. They will literally do all of those things at once.
After that shit.
It's gonna be ridiculous.
It's so
Imagine
stupid.
someone, like, it scared the shit out of me if I was just, like, what if you could get them, what if you could get prescription versions? Like, you know, I wear glasses, and my shit's thicker than bulletproof. So it's like, just imagine if you could get, like, custom
Thicker than
ones.
fucking library glass. You can't even see a motherfucking thing when you put his shits on.
My shit picked up cable. But it's the idea.
My shit picks up cable.
But the, Imagine if you could get custom ones that had like bifocal lenses in them, and you just wear them like perpetually in life, and all of a sudden you just get a random FaceTime from your girlfriend, scares the shit out of you, just starts ripping you a new asshole, and it's just in your left eye.
Your face starts vibrating. That shit would be
What?
It just wiggles off your face.
It hits the ground.
And it would work too.
It would be cool for the gym. Like, if you're like lifting weights or something, you could just scroll through your playlist.
You wouldn't even be fucking working out. You'd just be like,
I don't know.
yeah, literally, you'd be just holding the weights. You'd be like, oh, that was a good one.
That was a good session.
All right, so we're gonna wrap it up with our last topic here: PS2 or original Xbox.
PS2, and I'm an Xbox
PS2,
guy.
and I'm an Xbox guy too. I wasn't around to really play the original Xbox. I've played original Xbox games because now everything's backwards compatible. But
Yeah.
I've never owned that console.
Nothing will ever compare to turning that fucking original Xbox on and having that blob be like.
Yeah, they still make compatible controllers with the new consoles that look just like the old one, where you hit that giant ass power button and that whole thing happens. Like, they have nostalgia controllers that you can buy. They're just absurdly priced.
Yeah, but
But PS2 was where it's at.
Everyone
I
has
had-
memories.
I had so much fun playing Liberty City Stories and Vice City with my brother Ethan for hours in my basement playing PS2 back when I lived in Loreville.
Scarface, The World Is Yours on
Yeah.
PS2.
We played
25 to life.
Mm-hmm.
PS2, you just have more memories with it. Like, I think every guy growing up at least.
I remember waking up like late at night when my brother Ethan would stay over, and we'd just have a sleepover in the basement.
Exactly.
We'd wake up early in the middle of the night, forget that we had the game cranked, and scare the crap out of ourselves with the intro screen, because it's like that. And
My dad used to play Tekken with me on his PS2.
Oh, he's asleep.
So it has a special place in my heart.
we used to plug in my stepdad's Madden NFL 2005 just to play the preview of Burnout Revenge over and over and over again.
Yeah, it's getting bad outside, you guys.
I
Yeah.
know.
All right, so we're going to wrap up the Couch Convos. We appreciate all of you. Make sure you check out the new drop that will be uploaded to the Etsy tonight. Have a good day. Stay tuned. Stay blessed. Stay basic.